Merry Meets everyone, Earthfire here. Today I'm going to be doing the next installment in my magical herbs. I hope that the air conditioner is not too loud, but it's really getting hot in here, so I had to turn it on. I'm out in my craft room. If you guys don't know, that's where I film, is out here in my craft room, and I have so many things. We've been having such hot days this week and last week. Last week we got up to 120 in the shade, which is crazy. But it is getting quite warm in here, so I turned the air on, so hopefully it's not too loud. If it is, I'll try and fix it in editing, but for now I do have the air on. So I'm going to be doing my magical herbs today, and I'm going to be talking about sage. So everybody knows sage. It's pretty much the major herb that any witch uses. So this is a white sage bundle. But when I'm talking about sage, you could use talking about sage, I mean any type of sage. You could use like this. This is white sage. I know there's a big controversy about white sage right now with the supply running out and all of that. But if you have it, you can use it. I do have white sage. You can use sage from your kitchen, you know, like the spice sage. You could use sagebrush, which if you live in an area like I do, which is very deserty, it has a lot of sagebrush. And at our property, I have collected little bundles of sagebrush, and I've made my own sage bundles. So this is my first try on it. I have not burned it to see how it burns yet, but it bundled up really well, and it has the same meanings behind it, same correspondences, so why not use what I have? So what I did is I took some green new growth sagebrush, and I cut off a couple little sections of it, and then I twined it together, and I've been hanging it outside like this. It's been hanging outside way longer than it needed to be, but probably a week or two to let it dry out, and it's fully dry out now. So I can't wait to be able to try this to see how it does. I do kind of have the feeling it's going to be a little flaky, but back to the subject at hand. You can use any type of sage that you can get your hands on. So definitely think outside of the norm, just the white sage, because you could use any sage. And sagebrush itself, I know we think of it as just a nuisance. It's kind of a weed, and it overgrows everything, but it has the same correspondences. So sage is great for cleansing and protecting. You can use it in any type of working that you want. You can use it, grind it up into a powder and use it in candle working. You can use it for house cleansings. You can use it in any type of poppet or sachet or jar workings. So sky's the limit. So the gender is masculine. The planet that it's associated with is Jupiter. The element that it's associated with is air. And its magical uses are longevity, wisdom, protection, cleansing, and wishes. So that's just, you know, the basic correspondences for sage. As usual, I try to give you as much information as I can, but definitely use what you have on hand. If you have, you know, sage spice from your spice cabinet, use it. I use powdered sage from the kitchen all the time in substitute for white sage or, you know, a sage bundle of any sort. So I hope this was helpful, and I will see you next time. Blessed be.